Hello everybody, how's things? Okay, so I've got got another new toy. This one, I say this is a real game changer for me. What is it? It's you've probably seen these. It's a Blackstar Amped 3. So how best to describe it? You can use it like a preamp, so you can slave it into an amp for practice at home. You can use it with headphones as well for practice. You can use it for home recording. You can put it through a PA, and you can also, because it goes up to 100 watts, you can actually treat this like a 100-watt head. So it's like, instead of carrying around big cumbersome amps, you can actually hook this up to cabinets, and it will really kick it out. And so it's got like a built-in power amp that will go, what is it, 1 watt, 20 watts, 100 watts, with 3 power amp models. So it's a bit like those, you know, those Blackstar is it Silverline and the ID Core. They've been around for a while, but you can actually just like toggle, and even when it's like on its preamp setting, it gives you that sort of those different power amp tonalities as well. So you've got 3 channels pretty much. So clean, crunch, and overdrive. Although to be honest, this is probably going to spend most of its time on the overdrive channel, and just roll the volume down just to clean it up a bit. You can do a sort of like a pushed clean with this as well, if you really wanted to. It's got a volume boost, which you can either before or after the preamp stage. You can switch in the reverb. The reverb is very good. They do another couple. I mean, it is the Amped 1, which has got like a few more power amp models. It's a bit smaller. The Amped 2, that's got some modulation like chorus and flanger built in, and there's a little digital display, so you can scroll through those settings there. But I went for this one because I was just really impressed by the actual sounds that you can get out of it. So so without further ado, I'm just gonna give you some sounds. I mean, I don't want this to be too long with this tonight, because it's just like a brief overview really. So just like standard sort of kettle lead power, which is always good. Right, so just get this. There's an effects loop here as well, so you can run your effects board through the effects loop as if it was like any other amplifier. Right, so that's all. Oops, that's all good to go. Need a hooligan here. Right, okay, so I'll just put that there. Power's on. So power on here. Right, and so for now I'm gonna be using this guitar just because you may have seen this one recently. So so it always comes up on the clean channel. So I'm just slaving this into a katana, but on the clean. Reverb's not on yet. Get the reverb on. No, at the moment it's only, so it always defaults to a 6L6 setting on clean, but you can set it up. So this is the EL84. So we go warm or bright. We'll put it on bright. Yep. EL34 setting. And then of course the 6L6, which is like the default patch. Okay, crunch channel. So I get that one defaults to EL34. So yeah, so it is basically that sort of classic rock. I mean, you know what that riff is, don't you? Yeah, so we can do a lot with that. I'll put it on the EL84. So it's almost AC30ish, but not quite. Yeah, what do you think? AC30? Okay. 6L6. Right, but I think we'll just go straight to the overdrive. And that's starting. I think. Well, it's gone to 6L6. So yeah, we'll try that. Yeah. But I think we'll try some of the other power amp settings. So ELO34, which is more supposed to be more Marshall sort of sounding. Yeah, and then the we've had 606, haven't we? Put it on the EL84. I quite like this one. So, to me, that one, it sort of reminds me of that Jerry Cantrell amp. Yeah, but you may differ. I mean, you may think they all sound the same. Now, I mean, there are two overdrive patches. So this is OD2, which is a bit hotter, and then there's OD1. But I just think, you know, let's go to 11. Why not? Just, you know. a low volume here. I mean, and it is getting quite late. You know, I don't want to upset the neighbours, but you know, we can actually, you know, we're talking about being on 11. We can actually crank this thing up to 100 watts. You know, so if you got a 4x12, it quite happily take to that. So that's just a taster. I mean, I haven't used the boost. The boost is more for like a solo type thing. Just gives you a little bit of a volume boost. It's not like a mid-range boost or anything like that. It's more like a volume boost. So if you just want to be heard when you do a solo or whatever. But as I was saying, if you just roll the volume down, you know, it sort of cleans up. And then because you're rolling the volume down, you can do things like, yeah, so you can sort of clean it up. I mean, it's not as clean as the clean channel, you know, obviously, but you've got those options there if you actually need them. Yeah. So yeah. So I don't want to be too long tonight. I just want to throw that out there. Like I was saying, for me this is a real game changer, because it means now that, you know, I can use this for home practice. I can take it to gigs, rehearsals, wherever. The sound can be pretty consistent. So now for me it's more about time to just start concentrating on playing and you know, bringing my technique back up to where it needs to be, and you know, just focusing on some more goals and whatnot. So I hope that was some use to you. I mean, if you do see these, I mean, there are, you know, a few other brands do them. I know like Friedman, they do a few, and Laney do. They do one as well. And then there's the Boss, I forget the name of it, but it's in one of those sort of little boxes like this. I forget the name of it. So I hear that's very good as well. So it might be worth it, you know, like if you've got like a spare afternoon and you're passing one of those bigger music shops, it might be worth just sitting down and just, you know, just plugging in. Ideally take your own guitar in as well, because, you know, you're trying the guitar in the shop, that's going to bias the opinion a bit more. But if you've got your own stuff and you're familiar with it, then you're going to know whether it's you know, whether it's any good or whether it's just kind of, you know. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully it sort of, you know, sort of sways you one way or the other if you were thinking about it. But it's certainly got to be better than just lugging around heavy amplifiers and whatnot, because all you need now is just put that in a bag, maybe a couple of other pedals and patch cables, and off you go. And then, you know, gig bag over your shoulder or whatever, and you know, there you are. You're sort of the roadies maybe out of the job. Ooh, just wait till I hear from the Roadies Union, eh? Oh dear. Right, anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching, and please consider subscribing. I can never say that in one sentence. Welcome to all the new subscribers as well. Please comment below, and I'll see you next time.